I don't have some issues with that. But either way, just wanted to go into something this morning that really got my blood boiling, and been meaning to do a couple topics on this anyway, but you know, it's real simple. It's like, and this, I mean, and customers wonder why I don't take certain calls. I've been doing this for like close to 15 years, right? I pretty much right away know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why in the world right away when they called, I knew it was an issue. So basically, I'm going to talk about today, and I'd love to hear y'all's opinion on this while I'm going to get this part with this next video I got to do on this other vehicle. But yeah, I just want to know your opinion on: have you ever been a mobile mechanic? Have you ever been on the way to the job and just had somebody call and cancel? Well, you know what? From now on, I charge a cancellation fee. Now, and I mean, this is the thing. It's a very fine line in between charging that fee, excessively or, for no reason. But when I sit there and take my time and I load up all my stuff and I'm on the way to you, and then after I load up, I briefly see a text after I'm already driving. You're like, oh, hang on 1 second is what they sent specifically. Well, if you go anywhere else and you have an appointment, if you don't, you just say, hang on 1 second. If the person is taking the shop to you, you're going to have to pay me, period. So somebody didn't like how I said that earlier, clearly. Now, this is the thing. How I went about it at first. And then I also want to get on and gaslight me. I'm not going to deal with that. So, I might have got myself a bad review today, but I didn't, I don't think. If I did, I really don't care because I'd love for her to leave a bad review. Because I will definitely see to it that I do get that fee. But this is what I want to know. If you're a mobile mechanic, or if you call a mobile mechanic, do you just cancel last second? I don't think you would, especially if you call them at 7:30 in the morning. We've already had to take the time to talk to you. That's not okay. It's just not okay. It really isn't. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I had to fix it for 4 minutes. Sorry about that one. Anyway, I just wanted to know what your opinion is on that. Should it be something where, it should be fine if you cancel? I mean, it depends on the situation. I'm so busy anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I didn't want to sit there and have an argument with somebody. Clearly they opt around. Probably got a technician who's probably going to do a really bad job, because I know the kind of quality of work I do, and that's fine. But the bottom line is, why in the world would you just waste my time? And their excuse was they're taking it to a dealership. No, they're not. No, they're not, because it's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's all a lie. They tried to gaslight me, and then I guess he gave his phone to his mommy to talk for him, to take up for him. I'm not gonna deal with that. And I tried to talk to her, but she spoke over me the entire time. Can't stand it when people just talk over people. Let me tell you something. If you're canceling on me last second, that's fine. Whoever called me, let them cancel. But he should call me if you're going to cancel. Don't just shoot me a text, say, hold on a second. If I really wanted to make it to a big deal, I would have just showed up at the house. He never said, I don't want you coming, nothing. And I was already there. But he knew I was coming. That's what makes me so mad more than anything, because he wasted my day and wasted my time. But anyway, there's nobody on today. I think I messed this stream up pretty good, trying to reset it several times. And then I went to next, but that happens. You got to be careful how you set these streams. Anyway, we got one person on. I hope y'all check out the next stream in the description, though. That's going to be a pretty cool repair. I'm going to pick up a throttle body right now. Yeah, but some of the stuff in it happens. It's just insane. I don't even know if this... And like, I rarely even bother, but it's the point that I had to do a little bit of research. It was a wiring job too, so I had to get all of my wiring stuff together, right? All my wiring tools together, which is not something I carry around all the time. Solder and stuff, all that, electrical equipment. Then I had to take all my tools out in the other vehicle. So I spent 45 minutes doing that just to get, a few minutes away to have them cancel. So it's fine. It would take me literally 3 seconds to fix it. So don't really care. But I'm doing something else, so it's actually going to work out better. I'm getting to do it really well. I hope it's going to be a good job. It's kind of how karma goes sometimes. So I'm glad that I kind of didn't do the job now, because I probably wouldn't have ever done this job. So if you check out the like I said, check out the description, you can see. I think you'll be pretty interested in what's going on there with this next live stream. This involves a 2008, I think it is, Chevy Tahoe is what it is, limited. And it has the 5.3 liter, and it's got the reduced lint mode out of nowhere. So I've scanned it several times with my tool. Today was the first time I was able to drive it around and actually get it to toss the code, and it actually tossed the code on me. So that I figured it out. Well, I think I figured it out. It did have a throttle position sensor code, a correlation code, and a couple other codes. So I believe overall this is going to be related to the that DTC right there. So anyway, I'm sorry I scheduled this so badly. I'm sure nobody's even going to be coming on right now. It was a problem when I was linking the live streams. It's got a glitch in the YouTube algorithm. I don't know what it is, but when I go to link it, it won't. Like, if I have to push the stream back, right? Because sometimes I'm busy, I push it back. And then I went to hit done, and instead it just starts playing the stream, which I get it was almost 110, but I was trying to give it time on the stream. So I pushed it back a bunch, and I think that's what happens. Is it's just not even posted yet. But I see one person's in here. Pretty sure I probably know who that is. I'm working on getting, like I said, I started on the Toyota yesterday. That's the part. Can't finish that. I can't get the radiator until Tuesday. It's just stuff I'm doing. I'm so busy. This is not what I needed today. And the thing was, he wanted to come by my house. I'm glad I didn't have him come by my house now. People, this is what you learn from doing this long enough. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn who your good customers are, who you want to keep as your customers, and then you're going to learn right away. When I answer the phone, I can almost tell you right away whether or not this is going to be an issue. And today I had a kind of uneasy feeling, and so I gave him a chance. And when I give people a chance, this is how they thank me. So this is why I stopped doing it. And it's unreal. I can't even begin to say how crazy. And it makes me. And then she was so nasty to me. She was like, "Well, that's just part of the mobile mechanic life." No, it's not. No, it's not. No, I straight up told her when she finally let me talk. I finally was able to get her to let me get a word in. I guess it was his mom. I don't know. I was like, "Look," I said, "This is not how it happens. I've never in 15 years had anybody cancel on me last second, and I have had one or two people do it, and they've always paid a cancellation fee. And it's not a crazy fee, but it's just a respect thing, And you know what? Those people still get the vehicles worked on. Anybody else? No, you don't get your vehicle worked on. You go on my phone as do no work, or I nickname everybody on my phone. Trust me. So it's not just your name. It got your name on there somewhere, but it's got the date, and it says blew me off. That's how you're tagged in my phone. I save my messages forever, so I've got messages that go back like 10 years. So believe me, I know who you are. And sometimes I get different numbers, so I treat everybody the same always. I always have. But don't try to purposely stiff me. That's just crazy. Get me to drive all the way out there. I had to unload where I had my tools at, mix all my tools up, bring them out. It's just frustrating. It really is. So, well, I'm glad the last stream didn't work. I'm glad I wasted my time on this. But either way, I'm doing one here in a second. Maybe that one will actually work. And, we'll see what happens with that. It's something to do with the button when you hit it. So, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna have to figure out why that does it. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody on YouTube, because nobody else will know why this button does it. It's like when I go to post a stream, it doesn't wait for it to update. It just goes right to live. It's done it a couple times, mainly when I have to move a video back. But I can't always do a video on time. So if you see me post a video, you really, really want to see that video, you should probably drop in the comments. Say, hey, when are you planning on posting? When can you post it soon, or this or that? And I'll try to make sure it's on time. or at least get it closer to time. When I get it, I've got a couple that run kind of late. I'm trying to clear them off, but I don't want to clear them because I need to get them done. I can't just pump them out all in one day because nobody's going to watch them anyway, and it's going to screw up everything. It's funny how they limit this. I don't understand exactly how, but it's fine. I'm curious now to see what the other one's going to do later. I'm going to have to get that one started on time. I can't push it back. I think that this is why it's messing it up. Like I said, I got one viewer now. What's up? Maybe you can't hear me either because sometimes on my truck phone, that's what happens. But it says you're on my truck phone, so I think you can hear me. But if you can hear me, great. If not, sorry. But yeah, we're going to pick the part up for the GMC. I have a feeling this thing may be metered. I have a feeling, like I said, I tripped it up when I hit the upload button. But almost to the AutoZone. We're going to pick up this part. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to give you guys a second to log on. I really am. I'm going to do it just to do it. I'm doing a test here to see what happens. Watch this. I'm going to give you. All right, sorry. So, going to pick this part up, but yeah, I was just really mad this morning. I wanted to get the video done when I wanted to, but unfortunately I couldn't. But yeah, I was a really screwed up situation. I'm gonna wait for a few people to get in here. Here y'all come. So, what do you think? Anybody read the description? Anybody see what I was trying to talk about here? This is crazy, man. Don't call me on a Saturday at 7:30 and cancel the job. What's up? Harry loves Pete. What's you up to? I'm just going to pick this part up real quick at the local AutoZone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know. I'm on my truck phone, so it's probably going to act a little crazy. But check the description out. Let me know what you think. Make sure you click the second link if you want to see the second live stream because that one is going to be pretty good here, I hope I got it figured out. I've been working on this for a few days, trying to get it figured out for this person. Okay, appreciate that. May not be able to hear me in a second because I'm about to pull up here to the AutoZone. Usually it'll cut it off if I do it. We'll see. Wish me luck. But yeah, man, it's frustrating. Somebody called me this morning, woke me up. Pretty much, I gotta stop telling people what to do on the phone, giving them too much information. That's the problem, I think, too. But I don't know if that's necessarily it or what, but it's like, I don't know. What do y'all think about it? Are y'all ever used a mobile mechanic? Have you ever been in this industry? I mean, who cancels on somebody in 5 seconds? And you don't even cancel. You send me a message saying, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You say, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, bro. That's what they say. Stupid. Give me 1 sec. Lose ya. I'm sorry. All right, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Either way, I got to go get his part. So. I got to drop this other part off at Advance too. Whew, man, what a day. AutoZone. Get in the zone. Get in the zone. Let's see. Get my thought about it. We'll wait. I do need to get me a new one of these guys. I don't have it today.
It's not going to be in your phone number. You need the receipt. Hey, Rich, just the throttle body?
Yes, sir.
Cash or card?
Card. Hoping this is it, man. Let's find out. I mean, if I don't use it, I may bring it back. But I don't even have to open it. I'm gonna try to clean the other one, but you know how that goes. I think it's broken. It's making a crazy sound. It's grinding and stuff. I'm like 99% certain I need it. But
What's the PO?
All right. I'm trying to figure this thing out forever. He finally got a code. Last time, I mean, I can't get this to throw a code. This time, it finally threw a code. So.
That's it.
Oh, it's got like 6 codes for us. So if it's not this, it's something with the wiring, which is even worse. Or
Yeah, you never want to get with the wiring stuff.
yeah, at least try to do the easy route. But may try to clean it and see what happens. But we'll see. So far, nothing seems to be going easy. I tried to get that radiator for my Lexus the other day. I was working on it, couldn't find it anywhere. Can't get it till Wednesday. I'll see you later, so I'm thinking about. Have a good one.
I think I need it back.
All right, we got it. PT. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are now welcoming the discussion now that I'm out of the AutoZone. Can y'all hear me? How you doing? I got this thought about it. I'm gonna do a live stream at 3. You don't want to miss this one. This one's kind of got posted late, so really there's nobody in here, and I don't blame them. It's like an error that happens. I don't know why. But if you haven't like and subscribe to my channel, I do a lot of live stream auto repair stuff. It's kind of cool. Get to see the real deal. Just do 9835 jumps in the chat. What's up, man? What's up? I'm gonna put y'all on my truck phone. How you doing? I'm gonna put y'all on my truck phone. So if I lose y'all for a second, hang tight. I may lose sound. Let me know. Or the truck speakers. What's up? Let's see how. Can y'all hear me? Did it work? A lot of times it don't work. If it don't work, let me know. I can refresh this page sometimes. It may work. Let's see. Try this. Is it working now? We good? Hopefully it's working. Appreciate everybody stopping in. So, does anybody do mobile mechanic work? Does anybody know about it? Ever used it? I mean, it's crazy. Like, I get woken up this morning on a Saturday. I go out just to have people completely last second cancel. I load up all my tools. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. That don't happen that often. Just don't make no sense. What type of phone? I think it's the iPhone 16 or 17. It's like the second newest one, I think. I have a new one every couple months or every few months, but it's the one right before the newest one. It's the Pro Max. I mean, this thing's been beat up pretty good. I pay the Apple warranty on it, so I break them pretty quickly. This one's actually lasted pretty good. I've usually got to have the face cover on and all that. As long as that's on it, we're good to go. So, like I was saying, I wanted to know people's opinion. If you, Moto G, hey, whatever works. I was going to say, if you guys ever used a mobile mechanic or ever used any service, right? For example, if you've ever had a business, and let's say you call for services or the one doing service. If I'm going to drive all the way out to you, you're going to cancel on me. Like, I've never had anybody not even offer to pay a fee for that. That's crazy. That's all. I'm trying to just see people's opinion on this. And it's a very thin line because you can't be too rude with people. But today I just wasn't in the mood. I kind of like let it rip a little bit. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty calm about doing that with customers because I'm pretty good, Google rating overall. So I don't like to just be an asshole. But it's one of those times where you wake me up on a Saturday morning. I tell you I'm busy, but I can work you in and I do it for you. And then, just to have you be like, oh, well, basically he was, and you know what? I've been doing this for a long time. I can tell just from talking to somebody. So I gave this person a chance. And every time I do that, then, I kind of regret it. So I'm just going to have to just stop doing that, period. I was able to get one of my good customers in. That's a good thing. Got the good customer in. Now, hopefully, this job's going to go well. If it goes smooth, I make a lot more money either way. So this was just a little quick job. I mean, it's nothing. This right here, if it goes well, which is I'm going to be live streaming, check the description if you want to click on that link coming up. You can wait for it at 3. I'm going to be coming back on here and doing a 5.3 liter GM. It's a 2007, I think, or 8 Chevy Tahoe, okay? 5.3 liter. And that is going to be cool. I just grabbed the throttle body. So I may go through a little bit of the diagnostics process. I recorded that earlier on my phone. I didn't go live with it because if you do too many live streams in one day, they do like this. You're like 2 or 3 people hopping, which is okay. I don't mind it. I just usually I get like 4,000 or 5,000. That's where it should be. But I will say this thumbnail was just a basic thumbnail here. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you ever want to come in, read the description of my channel. It's pretty new, I think, out here for the most part. For YouTube, I don't think there's a lot of channels that do what I do yet. And it's a little secret in the description of my channel too, if you go check it out. But overall, it's Saturday. People probably got better stuff to do than play on YouTube, but I get it. If you know somebody that has a Chevy though, or a GMC 5.3 liter, tell them to watch this stream coming up. So I'm gonna do some fairly in-depth diagnostics. I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive. People can't drive either. That's another thing. Y'all are just hanging out down here. It's fine, but you know how that goes. I gotta be careful. This is a busy road. But yeah, I mean, if you know anybody drives one of these vehicles, have them check it out. Links in the description on here on this particular video. It'll start at 3 o'clock. Hopefully I can do it right at 3. I'm gonna try to. Maybe even start it early, really, because it won't be that early, but I need to get it moving. I got a pretty busy day. But yeah, we will see how this goes. I'm a little bit nervous because this guy called me out before and it really didn't. It wasn't doing anything. I drove the car around forever, no problems at all. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what in the world is going on. So he's like, oh, I'll just drive and it just goes in a limp mode. So I scanned it with my really nice, I got a Alltel Maxi IM608 Pro 2. It's a nice programming scan tool. It's got the nice reader. Everything's really nice. No codes for a throttle position sensor. Well, guess what? This time I had 4 codes for the TPS. So that alone tells me, guess what? Throttle position sensor is definitely probably the issue. So I got on the live data. I read the data. I opened, you know, my tool is bidirectional, so I can control it. Open the throttle. It's making a crazy grinding sound. If I go too quick, it really grinds. That's usually when the gears have gone bad inside. I could try cleaning it first. Usually, though, I'm going to show you a secret on the video. I can usually touch it with my finger. I can literally touch them. And I can tell by feeling it if the gears have gone out in them. Can't always. I don't know on this particular vehicle if I can. But I know on some of the older Hondas, definitely. Quite a few vehicles I can. A lot of the Chevys, too. I'm not sure if this is the vehicle I can definitely tell on. But I'll know when I touch it. So I'm going to pull everything open, test it. Probably do the manual test, and then I'm going to link us all to a video later from that video. So, yep. Yeah, but I just want to know anybody's thoughts. Y'all ever used a mobile mechanic? Or you're in the mobile mechanic business? I mean, just curious. I'd love to know. But I'll tell you what. I was heated earlier. Like, you know, I don't really want a bad review. I don't invite them. But sometimes it's necessary to get your point across. I mean, I'm more mad than anything. I had to load up all my electrical stuff. And I told them that. I was like, look, I got to load up all my electrical stuff. I'm coming. I'm going to try to come right now. Oh, we told you we canceled. No, you didn't cancel. I said, hang on a sec. I didn't see any of that. I was loading my tools. That don't make any sense. But, yeah, I just had to get it off my chest. I do know that other people have experienced this. If you have, and you are a mechanic, and you happen to catch this video, if you're on my channel and you're a mobile mechanic, drop it in the comment. Tell me what you do. Do you charge a fee? I mean, it doesn't have to be a crazy fee, but if I'm technically 3 minutes away from your spot, it should be. So, yeah, we'll find out. I just wasn't dealing with it today. I mean, it was to the point where extremely rude people, and I knew that. And in case they don't know, I'm pretty aware of these rude people. When I talk to them on the phone, I can kind of tell what I'm dealing with. So, you know, it's ridiculous, you know. But like I said, they're in my phone now. Is do not ever work on their vehicle stood me up. So you just lost a mechanic for life. And I know a lot of mechanics too, and believe me, we spread the word with each other. So that's what people don't understand. I'm sure they got some low-grade mobile mechanic starting off. Probably charging like $20. He's not making any money, which is fine. I don't mind sharing my business. That's cool. If he wanted that job and he needed it, I'm glad he got it. I got hopefully a way better job. If this job goes good later today, and I can relearn this thought, we'll be in good shape. So that's my cousin accounts everything that's on the road. Oh, that's okay. It don't matter to me, man. But yeah. Sorry I messed up this whole post. I should have came on earlier when I had it first set up, but I couldn't. I was too mad at that time to get on here. Like I said, it's not about anything else other than wasting my time. I have so many other people that need work done. I barely get any time off as it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me go on a wild goose chase. But, you know, this is the thing. From now on, people can't do it. I mean, somebody's running the back of my store and hit the brakes kind of hard because people in front of me are hitting the brakes. But it's never again. I'm not giving people any information on the phone. This is what happens, and this is why mechanics refuse to give out any information over the phone. I do it a little bit, but probably too much. Because every time I do it, people just do it themselves, or they call somebody like, oh, can you do this? And then they figure out from you how to get it repaired. So just a bit of advice. Keep your cool in that situation. If they will ever let you speak, great. Because, de-escalate, that's what you want to do, right? You want to de-escalate the situation. Clearly, she was coming, his mother, I guess it was his mom, was coming from from across the room, so she didn't hear the whole context. So essentially, that being said, she didn't know what was happening. So that's fine with me. And I hope they did take it to the dealership and spend $1 zillion for a little wire. That would be great. That's just how it rolls. So, anyways, what time is it now? About 1:30. 140. I'm gonna drop this part right here off at the old AutoZone. We never needed it. I never did the valve cover on that last job. We'll take that back. Tell you what, that valve cover is crazy, insane. I thought it wouldn't be that bad. I said, screw that. I mean, everything looked good with it anyway. It was just that that Pentastar engine. Oh my God, the oil valley was so much oil. It was crazy. So I work on about every car there is. I just got done making my playlist. You want to check them out? You can see all their playlists. Most of it's live stream stuff. I do a few edits. The Hyundai, I did a really full diagnostic to complete edit on that. I just don't have time to do all them edits right now. I got to get a lot of other stuff moving. And I'll be honest, we don't make, I don't make hardly anything doing this. This is just something I do for the hell of it. Keep my mind off other stuff, but you know, I make money working on cars. So, but this time of year it's kind of cold, kind of sucks. It's freezing. It's just nothing to do. But yeah, that's how it goes. How it goes. I'm about to hit the AutoZone. Make sure if you haven't, check out the description. Hit the link for the and get ready to watch that one at 3. Wish me luck. I may start it a little bit. It depends on how much time I have. But I got to get rocking. Usually I'll try to get to an area, so I can figure out where I'm at. But probably going to do a video on this. I didn't really see much out there, and that's what I like to do videos on. Specifically diagnosing from my Autel scan tool, since I have a decent one, to the repair process, etc. That's kind of what makes videos, interesting, I think. When I'm watching a video, you see so many, how to fix this, but you don't get to see the symptoms prior. Now, I want to see why the car was doing that. That is the whole reasoning. So, if you have a Hyundai, especially a 3.3 liter GDI, which is the 6-cylinder, you can check out. That was pretty crazy. And it took me a little while to figure that out. But I can safely say I think I have this one figured out. I may try to clean the throttle body first. Just to see if I can do it and relearn it. Because I don't like to take off the OEM parts unless I have to. But anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to drop this part off. And we will go from there, I guess, with the 3 o'clock live stream in the description, guys. I appreciate everybody who did check in. I don't know if it was the delayed post. I don't know if it was my thumbnail was bad or what it was. It was just a quick one. I could have done a better one. But, yeah. 3 o'clock. See you then. Peace.